Welcome all. Welcome to Tspsc program. Akanksha, Digvijay, DN, Kavya, Nil Kumar, Jabar, Naresh, Rajesh, Sai Srinivas, Shagufta, Shruti, Soumya. I'll be starting the discussion within a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, please ask me if you want to ask something regarding this program. Yes. Do you have any concerns or doubts or suggestions, or do you want to ask me something? Yes. Are you able to see the screen? Are you able to see the screen? Okay. Okay, Naresh. No clarity in what? In voice or on the screen? Naresh? Screen. Okay. Can you see it now? Can you see the screen? Yes or no? Is it clear or still it is not clear? Okay. Okay, let's not waste our time. We'll start with our class today. So yesterday's session, we had done almost whatever it is possible to do regarding the revision of ancient India we have done yesterday. So let's proceed with our discussion. Today's discussion now will proceed towards, we'll start with the medieval Indian history, and we will progress to modern history, and how much ever we can cover, we'll cover today. If at all we are running short, I mean, if at all we could not clear the whole history in this particular session, I'll try to arrange one more session tonight or tomorrow morning so that we'll cover the whole syllabus, the whole important topics, not the whole syllabus, sorry. So medieval India, what happened after Harsha? We have discussed yesterday the great religious assemblies of Harsha. Once again, just have a quick revision of Harsha times. There were great religious assemblies, and Harshavardhana is the one who has conquered almost the whole of North India, and he got defeated by Pulakesin II. What were the important literary contributions during Harsha's time? What were the three literary texts written by Harsha? Ratnavali, who has written? Priyadarshika, who has written? And what is one more compilation written by Harsha? Right. Ratnavali, Priyadarshika, and Nagananda. Nagananda. And one more important text which was written during Harsha's time. Kadambari was written by whom? Kadambari. Right. Banabhatta. And Banabhatta also has written, everybody knows that, Harsha Charita. Okay, so after Harsha, there was tripartite struggle. There is one term called tripartite struggle. This was between whom? You might get a question directly also. Tripartite struggle is in between which three rulers? Which three rulers? In the east, who were ruling at that time? Palas, Bengal region. And next, in the north, the Pratiharas or Gurjar Pratiharas. And in the Deccan or in the south, who were there? Rashtrakutas. So the battle for supremacy between these three rulers, Palas of the east, Pratiharas of the north, and Rashtrakutas of the Deccan or the south, is known as what? The tripartite struggle. Okay. So about Palas, there is one important one important point about Palas. What is that? Palas were the last great patrons of which religion? Which religion? Palas were the last great patrons of, right? Soumya is saying Buddhism, right? Exactly. The Pala rulers of Bengal were the last great patrons of Buddhism. You might get a direct question also. Okay, so who founded the Nalanda University? Nalanda University was founded by which ruler? Kumaragupta. Kumaragupta belonged to which dynasty? Gupta dynasty, right? Nalanda University was founded by Kumaragupta and it was revived by, if you get a question, who revived the Nalanda University? First option lo emuntundi meeku? First option lo Kumaragupta 2 untundi. If you are in a hurry to, you are jumping for the answer, you will end up doing it wrong because it was revived by whom? Anybody who revived the Nalanda University? It was by the Pala ruler Dharmapala. Dharmapala. And Dharmapala founded which university? Dharmapala has founded which university? No. Yeah, Udantapuri. And what about Vikramshila University? Vikramshila University was founded by Dharmapala. Dharmapala, Vikramshila University. And among who was the greatest ruler among the Pratiharas, Gurjar Pratiharas? His name was Bhoja, Bhojaraj or Mihira Bhoja. The city of Bhopal was founded on the name of Mihir Bhoja or Mihira Bhoja. And what was the title of this Mihira Bhoja? Adi Varaha. He patronized which sect of Hinduism or Brahmanism? He patronized Vaishnavism or the Bhagavata cult of Vaishnavism. Mihira Bhoja or Adi Varaha, his title was. Okay. Who founded Rashtrakuta dynasty? Who founded the Rashtrakuta dynasty? Right, Dandi Durga. Next. Who were the greatest rulers of Rashtrakuta dynasty? Govinda III. And one more. Yeah, Krishna I and Amogha Varsha. These were the greatest rulers. Amogha Varsha has written one beautiful compilation. What is that? What was that? Amogha Varsha has written Kaviraja Marga. This was written in which language? This was written in Kannada language. And the famous Kailash temple or Kailashnath temple at Ellora was built by which ruler? Which Rashtrakuta ruler? It was built by, right, Krishna I. Krishna I. And after Palas, after this Pala rulers, the Sena rulers is also important. The Sena rulers, they ruled the Bengal region. The most famous among the Sena rulers was Lakshmana Sena. Lakshmana Sena is important because Lakshman Sena's court was adorned by a poet, great poet called, who was the poet? Jayadeva. What was the compilation written by Jayadeva? Anyone? Jayadeva has written, very good, Gita Govindam or Gita Govinda. That's why this is important. And which temple is there at Khajuraho? Khajuraho. There is a Lakshmana temple at Khajuraho. This was built by whom? Lakshmana temple at Khajuraho was built by Yashovarman. Yashovarman, a Sena ruler. And there is also Vishwanath temple at Khajuraho. Vishwanath temple at Khajuraho. This was built by Danga Deva, also a Sena ruler. And Kandariya Mahadeva temple at Khajuraho. Kandariya Mahadev temple was built by Vidyadhara. Temples are important and all this factual information might be asked in the prelims examination. That's why I'm just revising it. Okay. And who founded the city of Delhi? Who founded the city of Delhi? Delhi was also known as what in the medieval India? Delhi was known as Dillika. And this city, Dillika, was founded by the Tomar Rajputs of the Tomara dynasty. And of the Tomara dynasty, Anangpal Tomar has founded the city of Delhi. This is one more factual information to know. And among the Chalukyas, among the Western Chalukyas, Vikramaditya VI. Vikramaditya VI was also known as what? What was the title of this Vikramaditya VI? Tribhuvana Malla. Tribhuvana Malla is the title of Vikramaditya VI, who belonged to the Chalukya dynasty. Okay. Regarding Chalukyas, we'll see later. Now, next important point is, so in South India, the kingdoms and their capitals. Western Chalukyas. Who founded the Western Chalukya kingdom? Who founded? Tailapa II or Tailava II. And what was their capital? Where was the capital? Kalyani. This is at Karnataka. That's why they are also known as Kalyani Chalukyas. And Kakatiyas, of course, predatories of the Rashtrakutas, their capital at Warangal, founded by Prolaraju II. Yadavas, Yadavas, where was the capital of Yadavas? Devagiri, Maharashtra, Karnataka region, founded by Bhillama V. Bhillama V. And Hoysalas, capital city was at Dwarasamudra or Dwarasamudram. This is at Karnataka, founded by Vishnuvardhana. Hoysalas. And the famous temple of Hoyasaleshwara temple is located at which place? Hoyasaleshwara temple is located at Alebid. This was built by the Hoysalas. Okay. Likewise, there are many temples. We can't revise each and every temple in this particular session. And regarding temples of Telangana, we will see in the Telangana history tomorrow. And temple architecture, etc., the details of it we are not going to discuss here. Now we'll proceed to the proper medieval history, that is the Delhi Sultanate or Delhi Sultans. So first Muslim invasion. Who was the first Muslim person or Turk person to invade India, invade the Sindh province of India at that time? Who was the first one? Muhammad bin Qasim in 712 AD. This is the first Muslim invasion. First Muslim to invade the Indian subcontinent region. Muslim invasion. And first Turk, if the examiner is asking about the first Turk invasion or Turkish invasion, this was by whom? Muhammad of Ghazni, Ghaznavid invasion. Muhammad Ghazni in 998 AD. And second Turk invasion, second Turk to invade India was Muhammad Ghori in the year 1175 AD. Okay, this is the second Turkish invasion. So in Delhi Sultans, what was the first dynasty which ruled the Delhi among Delhi Sultans? Which dynasty? The slave dynasty. They started their career in 1206 AD and ruled till 1290 AD. This years is also important because chronology is extremely important in Indian history. Whatever medieval, especially the medieval Indian history and modern Indian history, chronology is extremely important. So they might always ask you match the following questions or arrange the following in proper sequence A, B, C, D. So that's why I'm just focusing on years also. Slave dynasty ruled from which year to which year? 1206 AD to 1290 AD. Next is which dynasty? After slave dynasty? Khilji dynasty or Khalji dynasty. It ruled from 1290 to 1296 AD. Next is which dynasty? After Khilji? It was Tughlaq dynasty. It ruled from which year to which year? 1320 to 1480. Next is which dynasty? Sayyid dynasty. It ruled from 1400 14 to 1450 AD. Next is which dynasty? Last one, the Lodi dynasty from 1450 to 1526 AD. Okay, so ఇక్కడ మీరు చూడండి, which was the first, which was the last, you have to know. దాని తర్వాత you have to know the chronological order of the formation of the dynasty, that is Slave, Khilji, Tughlaq, Sayyid and Lodi. And after that, what you have to know? Next level is which dynasty ruled for longest period? Longest period, which dynasty? Is it Tughlaq or which dynasty? Tughlaq dynasty, longest period. Shortest period, which dynasty? Khilji dynasty ruled for shortest period. Don't think that Alauddin Khilji is one of the great rulers of Delhi Sultan, so they might rule it for longer period. In fact, they ruled for very short period or shortest period. So this is about the chronology of various Delhi Sultans, Delhi Sultanate dynasties. You can very much expect a question from this. Okay, next is important points related to Delhi Sultans. Who was the first real consolidator of Turkish conquest in India? The real consolidator. Although the first ruler of Delhi, who was the first ruler of Delhi Sultans? He was Qutbuddin Aibak. But who was the real consolidator of Turkish conquest in India? Who was that Sultan? Iltutmish. Iltutmish is also known as the real consolidator of Turkish conquest in India. Okay. Lakh Baksh was the title of which Delhi Sultan? Lakh Baksh was the title of Qutbuddin Aibak. Which Delhi Sultan died while playing polo or chaugan? Which Delhi Sultan died? That is Qutbuddin Aibak. Quwat ul Islam mosque was constructed by which Delhi Sultan? This was constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak. Adhai Din Ka Jopra. Adhai Din Ka Jopra or Jopra was this mosque was constructed by which Delhi Sultan? Adhai Din Ka Jopra. Important, this was asked in exams. All these were asked in exams and most likely to be asked in exam. That's why I am focusing on these points. So please do focus. So this was constructed by Qutbuddin Aibak, Adhai Din Ka Jopra. This is located at where? Which place? They might ask this question also. At Ajmer in Rajasthan. And what is one more important religious or monumental structure located at Ajmer? What is located at Ajmer? One more historical monument or religious structure? Ajmer. Yeah, which Sufi saint? Dargah of Khwaja. Khwaja? Yeah. Moinuddin Chisti. Khwaja Moinuddin Chisti Dargah is located at not Bakhtiyar. Ajmer Sharif is nothing but Khwaja Moinuddin Chisti's Dargah. You might remember the song sung by A.R. Rahman in Jodha Akbar movie. That song is dedicated to Khwaja Moinuddin Chisti, the Sufi saint. However, we'll deal about Sufism also in detail later. So Qutbuddin Aibak next. Iltutmish was the contemporary of which Mongol ruler? Mongol invasions are important. Even UPSC prelims also, Mongol invasions have been asked in 2021 prelims. So Kutubuddin Aibak was the contemporary of, very good, Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan. Iltutmish was the contemporary of Genghis Khan. Who introduced Tanka and Jital systems? Tanka and Jital, what were these? Tanka and Jital? Tanka and Jital were coins, and Tanka is copper coin or silver coin? Tanka is silver and Jital is copper coin. These were introduced by which ruler? Which Delhi Sultan? Tanka and Jital, right. Iltutmish. Introduced by Iltutmish. Who started the construction of Qutub Minar? Who initiated or started the construction of Qutub Minar? Kutubuddin Aibak. And who continued the construction of Qutub Minar? Who continued or who completed the construction of Qutub Minar? Iltutmish. And some amount of work, a minaret work was done by even Alauddin Khilji also in the Qutub Minar. And who was the author of compilation called Minhaj us Siraj? Minhaj us Siraj was written by whom? Anyone? It was written by, sorry, Minhaj us Siraj was the author of which compilation? So sorry. Yeah. Tabakat-e Nasiri. So who patronized this work? Iltutmish has patronized Minhaj us Siraj, who has written Tabakat-e Nasiri. Okay. Who was the first Muslim lady who ever ruled India? That is Razia Sultan. Razia Sultan. And during Delhi Sultans, who were Amils? The term Amil of Delhi Sultanate is related to whom? Amils were the government agents responsible for land revenue collection. Land revenue collection. Amil. They worked during whose rule? Which Delhi Sultan's rule? Amils. Alauddin Khilji. Which Delhi Sultan introduced market reforms? Market reforms were introduced by which Delhi Sultan? Alauddin Khilji. And Chehra and Dag system were also introduced by Alauddin Khilji. And Diwan-e Mustakraj was introduced by which Delhi Sultan? Diwan-e Mustakraj also was introduced by Alauddin Khilji. And this Diwan-e Mustakraj is a special officer meant to collect the revenue. Land revenue was collected by Diwan-e Mustakraj. And Diwan-e Riyasat. What was Diwan-e Riyasat? Extremely important, all these terms. Diwan-e Riyasat is related to, to control the markets. And Shehna A Mandi was also related to the markets. And these two departments were also introduced by Alauddin Khilji. So Diwane Mustakraj, Diwane Riyasat, Diwane Mandi, Chehra system, Dog system, all these were introduced by Alauddin Khilji. And who constructed Alai Darwaja? Alai Darwaja was constructed by Alauddin Khilji. Alauddin Khilji patronized which poet or singer? Which musician? Amir Khusro. Amir Khusro has written, which compilation was written by Amir Khusro? What were the works of Amir Khusro? Amir Khusro has written Laila Majnu was written by Amir Khusro. Qazain ul Futuh is also written by Amir Khusro. Qazain ul Futuh was also the compilation of Amir Khusro, which means the treasures of victory. Tughlaq Nama was written by whom? Tughlaq Nama was also written by Amir Khusro. Tughlaq Nama. And one more important point, there was a Sufi saint called Nizamuddin Auliya. This Nizamuddin Auliya has refused the invitation or audience of which Delhi Sultan? Which Delhi Sultan? Alauddin Khilji. Okay. Which Delhi Sultan was famous for his horticulture reforms? Reforms in horticulture, plantation, flowers, etc. Which Delhi Sultan was famous for horticulture reforms? Anyone? And which Delhi Sultan was famous for irrigation reforms? No. No. Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Firoz Shah Tughlaq was famous for his irrigation and horticulture reforms. Taimur invaded India during which ruler? Taimur. Taimur invaded India in 1398 AD. 1398 AD. So who was ruling the Delhi at that time in India? Anyone? Taimur's invasion was, all these are important because, Genghis Khan, etc., Mongols, all these Mongol invasions are important and you have to know the chronology in history. That's why this is important. So, good. Sultan Nasiruddin Muhammad Shah of the Tughlaq dynasty and later Khizr Khan. Khizr Khan of which dynasty? Sayyid dynasty. Sayyid dynasty. They were ruling the Delhi during Taimur's invasion because Taimur invaded twice to India. First time it was Sultan Nasiruddin Muhammad Shah and second time it was Khizr Khan. Khizr Khan of the Sayyid dynasty and Sultan Nasiruddin Muhammad Shah of Tughlaq dynasty. They were ruling the Delhi. Okay, clear? Any doubts or queries or any issues regarding voice or screen? Any technical issues or everything is fine? Yes, please reply. Okay. Which Delhi Sultan is also known as the slave of slaves? Slave of slaves. Who? Qutbuddin. Okay, Siri is saying please be a bit slow. Okay, okay. Okay, I'll be slow. No issue. Slave of slaves was the title of Qutbuddin Aibak, and which Delhi Sultan had greatest number of slaves, highest number of slaves or greatest number of slaves? Who has obtained? Which Delhi Sultan? It was Firoz Shah Tughlaq. Who was the Delhi Sultan who printed or inscribed the image of goddess Lakshmi on his coins? Goddess Lakshmi was printed on the coins of which Delhi Sultan? Anyone? Can you guess or do you know? Not Delhi Sultan, which, I mean, Turkish ruler. Muhammad Ghori printed or inscribed goddess Lakshmi's image on the coins. And there are two systems. One is Ikta system, and one more is Ikta Dari system. Ikta Dari system was introduced by Muhammad Ghori, whereas Ikta system was introduced by whom? Iltutmish. Ikta system, Ikta Dari system. Ikta Dari, Muhammad Ghori. Ikta Dari, Ghori. You can remember like this. Dari and Ghori, and Ikta, Iltutmish. And this Ikta system, which was introduced by Iltutmish, was abolished by whom? Who abolished? Which Delhi Sultan has abolished the Ikta system introduced by Iltutmish? Alauddin Khilji. Not Farooq Shia. Farooq Shia is later Mughal, no? I asked about which Delhi Sultan has abolished. Okay. Next is Gurlukhi was the title of which Delhi Sultan? Gurlukhi or Gurluk was the title of which Delhi Sultan? It was the pen name or the title of whom? There was a poet among Delhi sultans. His name is Sikandar Lodi. Sikandar Lodi. And important literary compilations now, extremely important for examination. Important literary compilations during Delhi Sultans. Who has authored Tehqiq-e-Hind? Tehqiq-e-Hind was authored by who? Anyone? Tehqiq-e-Hind. Are you there? Tehqiq-e-Hind was authored by whom? Al-Biruni. Tabaqat-e-Nasiri. Tabaqat-e-Nasiri was authored by whom? Just now we have discussed Minaj us Siraj. Minajus Siraj. And next, Tughlaqnama was authored by Amir Khusro. One more compilation, Fatwa-e-Jahandari. Fatwa-e-Jahandari was authored by Ziauddin Barani. Tariq-e-Firoz Shahi was also authored by Ziauddin Barani. Okay. Give me a few seconds. There is some issue with my system here. So, Ziauddin Barani has authored some compilations like what? Fatwa A Jahandari and Tariq A Firoz Shahi was authored by Ziauddin Barani. Who authored Chachnama? Chachnama. Anyone? Chachnama is nothing but the history of Sindh region, also known as the Chronicle of Sindh. It was authored by whom? Anyone? Chachnama. Chachnama was authored by Abu Bakr. Shahnama was authored by whom? Shahnama. Shahnama was written on whom? It is about Muhammad Ghazni's reign, Shahnama, and it was written by who authored? Anyone? Shahnama. It was authored by Firdausi. Firdausi. Kitabul Rehla was written by whom? Rehla or Kitabul Rehla was written by anyone? Right. Ibn Battuta. Kitabul Hind was written by Al-Biruni, whereas Kitabul Rehla was written by Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta is a traveler from where? Was a traveler from where? Ibn Battuta, traveler from Morocco, African traveler. Usually travelers came from either China or in the medieval India, travelers came from Arab, but Ibn Battuta is one of the exceptions who came from Africa or Morocco region. Okay. So these are the important, very, very important literature works. Once again, just I'm reading it out, revise them. Tehqiq-e-Hind was written by whom? Al-Biruni. Kitabul Hind was written by whom? Al-Biruni. Tabaqat-e-Nasiri was written by Minajus Siraj. Laila Majnu was written by Amir Khusro. Tughlaqnama was written by Amir Khusro. Fatwa-e-Jahandari was written by Ziauddin Barani. Tariq-e-Firoz Shahi was also written by Ziauddin Barani. Chachnama, also known as the Chronicles of Sindh, was written by Abu Bakr. Shahnama was written by Firdausi. Kitabul Rehla or Rehla was written by Ibn Battuta. Okay, so these are the important literature or literary compilations during the Delhi Sultan period, which are extremely important for prelims examination, very, very important. So don't forget to revise them again and again. Okay. So which traveler visited the Delhi Sultans or India during Muhammad bin Tughlaq? Which foreign traveler visited Delhi during Muhammad bin Tughlaq? What is the answer? It is Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta. Okay. Next important things. What were the various dynasties of Vijayanagara Empire? Arrange the Vijayanagara dynasties in chronological order. You might get a question like this. Sangama. Next is Saluva. Next is Tuluva. And the last one is what? Ravidu dynasty. Okay. And which dynasty? This Sangama was founded by Harihara Raya and Bukkaraya. Salva was founded by Salva Narasimharaya. Tulva was founded by Veera Narasimharaya. And Aravidu was founded by Tirumalaraya. And which dynasty ruled for longest period? Sangama ruled for from 1336 to 1485. Salva from 1485 to 1505. Tulva from 1505 to 1570, and Aravidu from 1670 to 1570 to 1650. So Aravidu dynasty ruled for longest time and Salva ruled for shortest time. And Sri Krishna Devaraya belonged to which one? Tuluva dynasty. Niccolo di Conti visited. Sangama is the longest, right? Or Aravidu? Okay. 1336 to 1485. Yeah. Sangama is the longest. Okay, you can count it and you can answer it. Niccolo di Conti visited the Vijayanagara Empire during which ruler? Who was ruling at that time? Niccolo di Conti. Devaraya 1 or Devaraya 2? Exam lo usually Devaraya untadi. Devaraya 1 or 2 ane dani మీద confusion untadi. So Devaraya 1 time lo Niccolo di Conti visited the Vijayanagara Empire. And Gajaveta Kara was the title of which Vijayanagara ruler? Gajaveta Kara. Gajaveta Kara was the title of Devaraya 1 or Devaraya 2? Devaraya 2. Prouda Devaraya was the title of which Vijayanagara ruler? Prouda Devaraya also was the title of Devaraya 2. Srinatha was the court title of which Vijayanagara ruler? Adikavi Srinatha was the court poet of Devaraya 2. And Abdur Razak has visited the Vijayanagara Empire during the reign of which Vijayanagara ruler? Devaraya 2. Okay. The Portuguese governor Alfonso de Albuquerque was the contemporary of which Vijayanagara ruler? Alfonso de Albuquerque was the contemporary of which Vijayanagara ruler? Anyone? Portuguese governor. First one was Francisco de Almeida. Second one was Alfonso de Albuquerque. He was the contemporary of which Vijayanagara ruler? He was the contemporary of Sri Krishna Devaraya. And Sri Krishna Devaraya was also the contemporary of which Mughal ruler? Was also the contemporary of Babar. Babar has mentioned about the greatness of Sri Krishna Devaraya in his autobiography. That is what? Babar Nama. Okay. Who built the Hazara Rama temple? Sri Krishna Devaraya. Who built the Vijaya Vithala Swami temple? Vijaya Vithala Swami temple was also built by Sri Krishna Devaraya. Jambavati Kalyanam was compiled by whom? Written by whom? Jambavati Kalyanam was written by Sri Krishna Devaraya. So Jambavati Kalyanam was written by in which language? Telugu, Kannada, or Sanskrit? If you get a question like this, it was written in Sanskrit, not in Telugu. Amukta Malyada was written in which language? Amukta Malyada, Telugu, right? So don't get confused between Amukta Malyada and Jambavati Kalyanam. Amukta Malyada was written in Telugu, whereas Jambavati Kalyanam was written in Sanskrit. Panduranga Mahatyam was written by which poet of Vijayanagara Empire? Panduranga Mahatyam was written by Tenali Ramakrishna. Foreign traveler Nunes visited the Vijayanagara Empire during which ruler? Foreign trader? During Achyuta Devaraya. Achyuta Devaraya. Okay, all these are important. Battle of Rakshasa Tangadi or Battle of Tallikota was fought in which year? 1565, which marked the emergence of the Arabic dynasty. And Nayankar system, Iyengar system, etc. was introduced by the Vijayanagara rulers. Okay. During, important point, during Vijayanagara ruler, the gold coins were known as, known by what name, which term? Varahas. Might even expect in UPSC also. The term Varahas of medieval India is related to what? Varahas or pagodas. Both they mean gold coins during the Vijayanagara rulers. Okay. Okay, this is about Vijayanagara rulers, and any doubts till now? Any queries? Now we will be discussing about the most important topics of medieval India, that is the Bhakti and Sufi movements. So tell me before that, do you need a break or shall I continue? Do you need a break or shall I continue? All of you? Continue, okay. Actually, today somebody was requesting me for a break in between. So I'll give a break after half an hour or 15 minutes. So let's continue with most important part, that is Bhakti and Sufi movements. Remember, these philosophies, Bhakti philosophies, extremely important for examination. Who has propounded the philosophy of Advaita? If somebody wants to answer, they can put on their mic and directly answer with their voice also, which will become very easy for me. Okay, Advaita was by Adi Shankaracharya. Visishta Advaita. Visishta Advaita was by Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya important regarding our Telangana point of view also because of the statue. Next, Dvaitavada. Dvaita. Dvaita is exactly opposite to Advaita. Who has propounded? Madhavacharya or Madhvacharya. Next, Shuddha Advaita. Shuddha Advaita. Who has propounded Shuddha Advaita? Right, very good. Vallabhacharya. Pushti Marga. Who has propounded Pushti Margam or Pushti Marga? Pushti Marga also Vallabhacharya. Dvaitavada. Dvaitavada was propounded by Madhavacharya. And Dvaita, there is one more called Dvaita Advaita. Dvaita Advaitavada. This was propounded by whom? Nimbarakacharya. Shunyavada, who has propounded? Shunyavada. Everybody knows this. Acharya Nagarjuna. Anekantavada, just for your revision, this is not Bhakti movement, but Anekantavada is a philosophy, core philosophy of which religion? Anekantavada. Anyone? Right? Jainism. And Syadvada. Syadvada is a core philosophy of which religion? Syadvada. Anyone? Syadvada is a core philosophy of one of the core philosophies of which religion? Syadvada is also related to Jainism. Stharavadin. Stharavadin is a philosophy of which religion? Anyone? Stharavadin is related to, right, Buddhism. Okay, so these are the philosophies related to Bhakti movement and other religions also. Okay. So now, coming to the Bhakti saints, the Bhakti movement, it has begun where? In the North India or in South India? If at all you are getting a statement-based question, the Bhakti movement has begun in the early medieval India in the North Indian region. That will be a wrong statement because Bhakti movement began in South India and there were two sects emerged at that time, Alvars, Nayanars. Alvars were Shaiva or Vaishnava saints? Alvars were Vaishnava and Nayanars were Shaiva saints of South India. Later on, it has spread to the North India. And most important person who has spread this Bhakti movement to North India from South India, from South India to North India, who has spread? Bhakti movement was spread from South India to North India by a disciple of Ramanujacharya called Ramananda. Right, Ramananda. So there are two types of bhakti saints: Saguna bhakti saints, Nirguna bhakti saints. Saguna are like, they are orthodox kind of bhakti saints, whereas Nirguna are kind of liberal kind of bhakti saints. For example, if you see Kabir, Kabir Das, was he a Saguna saint or Nirguna bhakti saint? Kabir, Kabir Das belonged to Nirguna, Nirguna bhakti saint, and Saguna bhakti features space. It was mostly orthodox kind of cult, whereas Nirguna was a liberal kind of cult. Okay. Now some more important points. Who has spread or founded the Gaudiya Vaishnavism? Gaudiya Vaishnavism was founded by which Bhakti saint? Chaitanya or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the Bengal region. Mirabai. Mirabai was a contemporary of which rulers of Delhi? Mirabai was a okay. Siri, okay. Mirabai was a contemporary of which rulers of Delhi? Mirabai's reign was during the 1500 to 1540s. So Mirabai was a contemporary of the Lodi dynasty and the Mughal dynasty or the Babur. And Nanak, Guru Nanak, Guru Nanak was the contemporary of. Just give me 1 minute. I'm getting back to you. Just give me a few seconds. Hello. Yes. So if you get a statement in the examination, Mirabai and Guru Nanak were contemporary Bhakti saints. Is it correct or wrong? Guru Nanak, because Guru Nanak's lifespan was from 1469 to 1538, and Mirabai's lifespan was during 1498 to 1546. So you can very much agree with the statement because both were some or the other time they were contemporary to each other. And if you get a statement that Dadu Dayal is a Saguna Bhakti saint or Nirguna Bhakti saint? Dadu Dayal was a Nirguna Bhakti saint. If you get a statement that Tyagaraja and Annamaya were contemporaries, with each other, is it right or wrong? Tyagaraja and Annamaya. ఇప్పుడు అంటే సింపుల్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఓకే, బట్ టఫ్ క్వశ్చన్ ని బాగా టఫ్ చేయాలంటే ఇట్లాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ ఇస్తూ ఉంటారు భక్తి మూమెంట్ నుంచి. సో దట్స్ వై ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ యూ, త్యాగరాజ అండ్ అన్నమయ్య వేర్ కంటెంపరీ టు ఈచ్ అదర్, కరెక్టా రాంగా? కంటెంపరీసా కాదా? అన్నమయ్య విచ్ సెంచరీ? అన్నమయ్య ఎనీవన్? 16th century, right? Whereas Tyagaraja, he belonged to 18th century. So Tyagaraja and Annamaya were contemporaries అనేది absolutely wrong statement. Already UPSC 2018 prelims లో ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు. So this kind of questions are very much expected. And Annamaya and Kancharla Gopanna or Bhakta Ramadasu were contemporaries అని స్టేట్మెంట్ వస్తే కరెక్టా రాంగా? అన్నమయ్య అండ్ రామదాసు కంటెంపరీసా కాదా? ఎస్ ఆర్ నో? ఎనీవన్? ఎనీవన్? నో, that is also wrong. You can check the lifespans of both Annamaya and Ramadasu. And this Ramadasu is our Kancharla Gopanna of Telangana, Bhadradri Kottagudem. And there is one more Bhakti saint called Ramdas or Samarth Ramdas. He is different. Ramdas or Samarth Ramdas. He was also a Bhakti saint. He has compiled Das Bodh or Das Bodh. Important, this question was asked in examinations. So that's why I'm discussing. Samarth Ramdas was the spiritual guru or religious guru of whom? Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. So this is also important. And which Bhakti saint has compiled Abhangas? అని అడిగితే ఆన్సర్ Abhangas. Abhangas were Eknath, okay, but Abhangas అనగానే most appropriate is Saint Tukaram or Sant Tukaram has compiled Abhangas on God known as Panduranga or Vithala. Even they might ask about which god they praised also, because UPSC law 2018 prelims law they gave a statement that Tyagaraja compiled songs on Lord Krishna అని ఇచ్చారు, I guess, which was wrong because Tyagaraja compiled songs on Lord Rama and Annamaya compiled songs on Lord Venkateshwara Swami, and Sant Tukaram compiled Abhangas on Vithala or Vitoba or an avatar of Krishna or Vishnu. So all these are extremely important for examination. And one more, who was the founder of Vaishnava movement or Vaishnavism in Northeast region during medieval India or in Assam region? Who was the founder of Vaishnavism in Assam region? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the eastern region or Bengal region. But Assam lo అని అడిగితే not Shankaracharya, Shankara Deva, Shankara Deva. And this Shankara Deva also founded a dance called Satriya dance, which is in the list of classical dances of India, which was founded by Shankara Deva. And one more important thing, Bhakti Saints Law, Varkari sect was founded by whom? Founded by Maharashtra Bhakti Saint known as Namdev. And Sant Tukaram also belonged to Varkari sect. Vari Varkari. What is Vari Varkari? Vari Varkari is the procession done by the devotees of Lord Vitoba at Pandarpur in Maharashtra. And this Vari Varkari sect was asked in UPSC civil service examination. All of you don't get bored and not explaining something out of the course. All these questions were asked in the examination. UPSC civil services lo questions adagar veet nunchi. That's why I'm discussing in detail. And UPSC civil services examination is definitely the inspiration for TSPSC exam or APPSC exam or any state civil service examination. That's why I'm discussing everything about this. Okay. And Ramcharitmanas was written by Tulsidas. What are the other books written by Tulsidas? Kavitavali, Geetavali were also written by Tulsidas. Okay, so this is about the Bhakti movement. Now, anything else? Anything left? And Bhakti movement, one more point. Sant Tukaram, what we were discussing, the Abhangas. Sant Tukaram was a contemporary of which Mughal ruler? He was a contemporary of Jahangir. Good. Okay. Next is Sufism. So Sufism lo కొన్ని important terms ఉంటాయి. Like Peer. What is Peer or Murshid in Sufism? Peer or Murshid means nothing but teacher or spiritual teacher or guru. Murshid ante guru, whereas Murid ante, what is Murid? Murid is student or disciple or Bhakt. So Guru Shishya Parampara of Sufism is nothing but Murshid and Murid. And what is Khalifa? Khalifa in Sufism? Khalifa is nothing but successor. What is Khanka? Khanka in Sufism? Khanka ante the hospice or the place or residence. The residence of Sufi saints is known as Khanka. Etlanaithe Chaityas, Viharas lo. Viharas are the resting place of Buddhist monks. Atlane Khankas are for Sufi saints. And Sama. Sama means what in Sufism? Sama means music. Raksa. What is Raksa in Sufism? Raksa means dance. Fana. What is Fana in Sufism? Fana is self-realization or self-annihilation. Self, that means losing from the self. And Ziyarat. Ziyarat is nothing but the pilgrimage or religious tour to the tombs of Sufi saints. Sufi saints tombs ni visit చేసే ప్రక్రియను ఏమంటారు? జియారత్ అని అంటారు. Okay. If you are getting bored, then please do message me. I'll give you a break. Are you getting bored? Yes. Because I can see the reduction in number of participants. Yes, all of you. Okay. People who got bored already, they left. Split view. Now, okay. So these are the important terms associated with the Sufi saints. Now we will see about the various orders of Sufis. Sufi orders. MM Unnai. You can expect to match the following question from this. Chisti order, Suhrawardi order, Suhrawardi, Qadri order, Qadri, and Naqshbandi. Good, Naqshbandi. So, Chisti was founded by whom? Founded by is not important. I'm just asking about. Yeah, founded by whom? Sheikh Muinuddin. Muinuddin or Moinuddin? Sheikh Moinuddin Chisti. And Sheikh Nizamuddin Auliya belonged to which Sufi order? Sheikh Nizamuddin Auliya belonged to Chisti order. Suhrawardi was founded by Suhrawardi, Bahauddin. Important, all these are extremely important. Zakaria, Bahauddin Zakaria. Qadri order was founded by Mia Mir. Naqshbandi was founded by Ahmad Sarhindi. Ahmad Sarhindi. Now tell me, who was known as Mehboob-e-Illahi among the Sufi saints? Title Mehboob-e-Illahi was the title of which Sufi saint? Anyone? It was the title of Sheikh Nizamuddin Auliya. His dargah is there at Delhi. And you know Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki. Kutubuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki was also a Sufi saint. He belonged to the Chisti order of Sufism, and on his name only, Iltutmish has built the Qutub Minar. Okay. Which Sufi saint is also known as Chirage Dehlavi? Chirage Dehlavi. Sheikh Nasiruddin Muhammad was also known as Chirage Dehlavi. There is one place called Chirag Delhi in New Delhi on his name. And which Sufi saint is also known as Baba Farid? Baba Farid is nothing but Baba Fariduddin Ganj Shakar, Ganj Shakar. All these are extremely important in the match the following type of questions they might give you and confuse you in the examination. Okay, so these are the important Sufi saints, their titles, their orders or silsilas. What are silsilas in Sufism? Silsilas, sorry, silsilas are nothing but the orders, that is Chisti order, Suhrawardi order, etc. So now tell me, the Mughal ruler Aurangzeb patronized which Sufi order? Mughal ruler Akbar followed or patronized which Sufi order? Uh, Dara Shikoh patronized which Sufi order? Aurangzeb followed Naqshbandi. Akbar followed which order? Chisti. Dara Shikoh followed which order? Dara Shikoh, anyone? Which Sufi order? Dara Shikoh is also known as Little Akbar, or he has written one compilation called Sir-e-Akbar, which is the translation of Upanishad. Dara Shikoh, he followed Qadri order of Sufism. Okay. Clear about Sufism? Anything else? Did I forget anything? Okay. Some more important points I'll tell you. Which Sufi saint was the contemporary of the Mughal Emperor Akbar? Contemporary. I'm not asking about Akbar patronized which Sufi saint, which Sufi order, but I'm asking which Sufi saint is Sheikh Salim Chisti was patronized by the Mughal Emperor Akbar. Okay. Anything else? Did I left anything in Sufism? Okay. There is one dargah of a Sufi saint at Gulbarga. What is the name? Do you know? Yes. Very good. Gesu Daraj. Gesu Daraj, also known as what? What was the title? What is the title? Banda Nawaz. Banda Nawaz is the title of Khaja Banda Nawaz. Is the title of Gesu Daraj. His tomb is, or his dargah is at Gulbarga in Karnataka. Okay, so this is about Sufism. Now, there are a few more points, but these are not so important. Okay, after this, we are only left with the Mughals, etc. The Mughals and later Mughals. After that, we can proceed to modern India. So, shall we take a break of 5 minutes? Some factual information regarding the Mughals. Started with Babur. His birthplace was Uzbekistan, and he died in Agra. And where is his tomb? Babur's tomb is located at Kabul, Afghanistan. Humayun was born in Kabul, Afghanistan, died in Delhi, and his tomb is also in Delhi. Akbar born in Umarkot region of Pakistan, and he died in Fatehpur Sikri, Agra, and his tomb is there in Agra. Jahangir was born in Fatehpur Sikri, died in Kashmir, Rajouri, and his tomb is there in Shahdara of Pakistan. Shah Jahan, born in Pakistan, Lahore, died in Agra. Shah Jahan's tomb is there in Taj Mahal of Agra. Aurangzeb, born in Gujarat. Where did he die? Ahmednagar, Maharashtra. And his tomb is there in where? Aurangabad of Maharashtra. And Aurangabad was recently renamed as Shambhaji Nagar. Okay, so this is about just a factual information. Sometimes examiner might ask, who knows? That's why I'm discussing this. And Babar's autobiography, he has written his own autobiography on the name of Babar Nama. Akbar's another name was what? Nickname or another name? Jalal or Jalaluddin Akbar. Jahangir was also known as Salim. Shah Jahan was also known as Khurram. Aurangzeb, there is one title of Aurangzeb, that is Zinda Pir. Zinda Pir. Yeah, Aurangzeb's one more title is also Alamgir. Alamgir is also the title of Aurangzeb. So this is a brief introduction of Mughals. Of course, not very important, but sometimes examiner might ask these kind of factual questions also. And regarding Akbar, some important chronology, some important years related to Akbar's rule in 1561. Sometimes examiner might ask you to arrange the following events in chronological order regarding Akbar's reign. So in 1567, he has conquered Malwa. Akbar's conquest of Malwa in 1561. In 1563, Akbar has abolished the tax on pilgrimage or jizya. 1563, he has abolished pilgrimage tax, and specifically jizya tax he abolished in 1564. Jizya, 1564. Annexation of Gujarat in 1572. Annexation of Gujarat in 1572. And 1576, what happened? An important battle, that is Battle of Haldighati. Battle of Haldighati was fought between whom? Battle of Haldighati, yes, anyone? Rana Pratap, Maharana Pratap and Akbar. And before this Battle of Haldighati, 1575, in 1575, he has founded Ibadat Khana, right? And this Ibadat Khana was closed in 1582. Ibadat Khana founded in 75 and it was closed in 1582. And Akbar founded a new religion called Deen-e-Illahi in 1584. And Akbar declared a religious declaration called Mazar, Declaration of Mazar in the year 1579. And Akbar founded Buland Darwaza in which year? Fatehpur Sikri, Buland Darwaza in 1601. 1601. Extremely important because chronologies are very important for history. Should I wait? Is somebody noting down? Should I wait or should I continue? Please tell. If somebody wants me to wait, you may interrupt immediately by switching off, by unmuting yourself, and you can interrupt me and ask me to wait. I will wait. And who was the miniature painter famous during Akbar's reign? Miniature painter who was famous during Akbar's reign was whom? Anyone? Anyone? Basavan was the miniature, not Darashiko. Darashiko is the brother of Aurangzeb, right? Mansa. Don't get confused. Basavan was the miniature painter famous during Akbar's reign, and painting was, in fact, it was introduced in the Mughal history by Humayun because he was very much fond of paintings, and there were famous painters during Humayun's rule. Abdus Samad. Abdus Samad was a very famous painter during the reign of Humayun. And what is Akbarnama? The biography of Akbar is called Akbarnama, and the illustrations or the paintings of Akbarnama was done by Baswan. Akbarnama paintings were illustrated by Basavan, who was the painter during Akbar's reign. And Abdus Samad was the painter famous during the reign of Humayun. And Humayun has introduced the painting culture in the Mughal times. Okay. So next, coming to some important literature and cultural aspects of Mughal rule, which is important from the examination point of view. Yeah. Literature of Mughal period. Tspsc was the literary compilation or autobiography, not autobiography, literary compilation done by Babar, which is about military tactics and administration aspects. This was authored by Babar, Tspsc. And Babarnama is the autobiography of Babar, which was authored by himself, Babar. And one more important compilation, Humayun Nama. Humayun Nama. In the examination, they will give you the pairs. Consider the following pairs. They will give you Babar Nama, written by Gulbadan Begum. But it is wrong because Babar Nama is written by Babar only. And Humayun Nama is written by the sister of Humayun, Gulbadan Begum, has written Humayun Nama. Gulbadan Begum. has written Humayun Nama. Akbar Nama was written by. So see all the namas here in history. Chach Nama, we have already read about Chach Nama, or the Chronicles of Sin, was written by whom? You have to know. Abu Bakr, very good. Abu Bakr. And Babar Nama was written by Babar. Humayun Nama written by Gulbadan Begum. And now Akbar Nama was written by Akbar Nama was written by Abul Fazal. Abul Fazal has written Akbar Nama. Next is Tuzuk A Jahangiri. Tuzuk A Jahangiri was written by whom? Jahangir himself. And Jahangir patronized painting a lot. He was a very great patron of paintings. Alamgir Nama was written by Alamgir Nama. Alamgir Nama is about Aurangzeb. It was written by Alamgir Nama. Alamgir Nama is about Aurangzeb. Soumya, it is not about Akbar. Alamgir Nama is the title of Aurangzeb, and it is about Aurangzeb. So Alamgir Nama, it is written by whom? Munshi Mirza Muhammad Kazin. Munshi Mirza Muhammad Kazin. Okay. Meeku trick kavalante, you can remember Alamgir Nama was written by cousin of Alamgir. Cousin. So cousin. Like that you can remember. గుర్తుండకపోతే ఇట్లనే గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి ట్రిక్స్. Okay. And next, N.A. Akbari. N.A. Akbari was also written by whom? Abul Fazal. Abul Fazal ఇంకొక వర్క్ ఏం రాశాడు? What other compilation was written by Abul Fazal? Akbar Nama. Akbar Nama and N.A. Akbari both are written by Abul Fazal. And one more Nama, Padshah Nama. Padshah Nama was written on whom? Shah Jahan. It is about Shah Jahan. And this Padshah Nama was written by Abdul Hamid Lahori. Abdul Hamid Lahori has written Padshah Nama. So ikkada meer chusaru kada, first Chach Nama, Babar Nama, Akbar Nama, Jahangir Nama, Padshah Nama, Alamgir Nama. So all these namas you have to remember. Endukante itlanti questions lone most of the people who have read everything, that extra mile of that extra 1 mark edaithe which will be deciding your selection or rank anedi itlanti questions today decide aitadi. So please do remember all these things. And one more very important book, Sir-e Akbar. Sir-e Akbar was written by, already Japan meeku. Sir-e Akbar is the translation of Upanishads into Urdu done by whom? Dara Shikoh or Dara Shuko. Okay, so all these are the important, very, very important literary contributions happened during the Mughal period. And one more, last but not least, Tariq-e Akbari. Tariq-e Akbari was written by one more scholar in the Akbar's code. His name is Badayuni. Badayuni has written what? Tariq-e Akbari. Okay, so all these are about the literature. Architecture during Mughals. architecture works. Humayun's tomb was built by whom? Humayun's tomb. See, the thing, Humayun Nama was written by Gulbadan Begum, who was the sister of Humayun. But Humayun's tomb was not built by Gulbadan Begum. It was, in fact, built by Haji Begum. Haji Begum was the wife of Humayun. Okay. And Buland Darwaja was built by whom? By Akbar. And for what? To commemorate his victory over annexation of Gujarat. Gujarat victory tarvata kattinde Buland Darwaja. Tansen was the court musician of which Mughal ruler? Akbar. Akbar's tomb ఎక్కడ ఉంది? ఆగ్రాలో ఉంది. దాన్నే సికందరా అని కూడా అంటారు. సికందరా is nothing but Akbar's tomb, which is located at Agra. It's called Sikandara. Okay. And some more important terms. Who introduced Dahashala system or Dahashala Bandobast? Anyone? Dahashala system was introduced by Raja Todarmal during Akbar's reign. By Raja Todarmal. Todarmal was the finance minister of Akbar. The Dahashala system ante enti? It is nothing but a method of collection of taxes based on the crop rates. Crops rates or collection of taxes or a revenue estimation method. Land revenue estimation method. So Todarmal was the revenue or finance minister during Akbar. And the terms Zat and Sawar during Mughal rule are related to what? These are the terms related to Mansabdari system. Mansabdari system introduced by Akbar. And Zat means it is the rank or pay status. Ante ఎంత salary వస్తుంది దాని basis మీద rank ఇస్తారు or personal rank. And Sawar means nothing but Sawar ante horseman. Horseman is Sawar అనేవారు. Okay. So this is about Akbar's role, Mughal role, important terms associated with the reign. Book important point. Which Mughal ruler has abolished or ban on tobacco? Tobacco ban చేసిన Mughal ruler ఎవరు? Anyone? తెలుసా? Yes, Jahangir. Okay. Which Mughal ruler was ardently interested in playing veena or sitar? Musical instruments ever play చేసేవారు Mughal rulers లో? Anyone? Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb actually he banned music in his court, but he only permitted the playing of certain musical instruments like veena or sitar. And which Mughal ruler has banned the sati system, imposed a ban on sati? It is also Aurangzeb, not Akbar, it is Aurangzeb. Which Mughal ruler reintroduced Jizya system? Jizya system was abolished by Akbar. Which Mughal ruler reintroduced it? It was reintroduced by Aurangzeb. Navroz. Navroz is a festival of Parsis. This Navroz was introduced by which ruler? In fact, it was introduced by Delhi Sultan called Balban. And this Navroz was, celebration of Navroz was forbidden by or banned by Aurangzeb. ఏదైతే బాల్బన్ ఇంట్రడ్యూస్ చేశాడో ఢిల్లీ సుల్తాన్స్ టైంలో, ఇట్ వాస్ ఫర్బిడన్ బై ఔరంగజేబ్. ఓకే, ఎనీథింగ్ ఎల్స్, ఎనీథింగ్ లెఫ్ట్ ఇన్ దిస్ ముఘల్స్? Of course, these days questions, less number of questions are expected from this part, except for the culture and literature. Okay, so Mughals Sarvata, later Mughals. You have to know the chronology of later Mughals. Chronology is important for exam. So first one was Bahadur Shah or Bahadur Shah I. Bahadur Shah I ruled from 1707, Aurangzeb's death, and after that Bahadur Shah I from 1707 to 1712. After him Jahandar Shah from 1712 to 1713. After him Farooq Shiar. Farooq Shiar is important because Farooq Shiar is the one who has given farmans or permissions to the East India Company. So Farooq Shiar's farmans are also known as the Magna Carta of East India Company. He ruled from 1713 to 1719. After him Muhammad Shah or Muhammad Shah Rangila, also known as Rangila. During Nadir Shah's Persian invasions, Muhammad Shah Rangila was ruling for a long period from 1719 to 1748. After him Ahmad Shah. After him Alamgir II. After him Shah Jahan III, Shah Alam II. Shah Alam II's reign is important because of Battle of Buxar, and Akbar II, and finally Bahadur Shah II or Bahadur Shah II Zafar ruled till 1857, till the revolt of 1857. Okay, so this is about the Mughals and the later Mughals. So we are done with important points of medieval history also. I'll just read out some more important points. You can note it down if you want. Okay, some battles. Sometimes examiner might be interested in asking battles because medieval history is mostly about battles, etc. So Battle of Khanwa. Battle of Khanwa was fought in which year? 1527. This was fought between whom? Babar versus Rana Sangha of Mewar, Rajasthan, and Babar. And 1529, which battle? Battle of Gagra. This was fought in 1529 between whom? The same Babar versus Mahmud Lodi. Mahmud Lodi. Battle of Chausa was fought in between. Fought in which year? 1539 between Humayun versus Sher Shah Suri. And yeah, Battle of Samughar. Battle of Panipat, you know, right? You should know the three battles of Panipat. 1526, and after that, second Battle of Panipat. Yes, 15. When was second battle of Panipat fought? 16 or 15? First one, 1526. Second battle, 1556. Third one, 1761. Right. So this you have to remember. And other battles like Battle of Samughar and Battle of Dharmat. Battle of Samughar, Battle of Dharmat was fought in between whom? Anyone? Battle of Samughar and Battle of Dharmat was fought in the year 1658. 1658 between Dara Shikoh versus Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb and Jaswant Singh was the ally of Dara Shikoh. Okay. And this place Dharmat is located in Madhya Pradesh. Panipat is located in Haryana. Okay. And after that, you have to know certain rulers of the late medieval India. Sometimes they might give you this in the match the following questions. Peshwas or Peshwas, they ruled which region? Peshwas of Pune. And next, Gaikwads, they ruled which region? Gaikwads of Baroda or Vadodara, Gujarat. Bhosles, they ruled which region? Bhosles of Nagpur. Holkars, they ruled which region? Indore region of Madhya Pradesh. So this is important table. As the following question you might expect. Peshwas of Pune, Gaikwads of Baroda, Bhosles of Nagpur, and Holkars of Indore. Okay. And you have to know certain treaties also, like Marathas treaties, like Treaty of Bassein. Treaty of Bassein in the year 1802. This was between Bajirao II and the British. Treaty of Purandhar. Treaty of Purandhar was in the year 1776 between the same Marathas and British. Not very important, but sometimes you never know the treaties. Okay. So this is mostly about the important points, most important points and aspects to cover in the medieval India. So with this, we have almost completed our revision of medieval India. Modern India, we will take one more session and complete it so that we won't get saturated. Fine. Shall we take one more session to complete modern India?